Hi Virgos, welcome to your June 2018 monthly readings. So I'm going to do these similar to the way I did them last month. I pre-shuffled all the decks and meditated on them already. So we're going to be doing affirmation cards. These are things that you may want to say to yourself in the morning in the mirror. I always suggest that, it can be highly beneficial. All right, and the reason why I paused was because your cards that came out, I haven't seen them, first of all, in the deck yet, but I don't exactly know how to interpret them. And you just had it's funny, the Eight of Wands that came out, and that's a Sag Mercury placement. I have that placement. That's a very blunt, honest, and straightforward energy. It's a lot happening at once, too, okay? A lot of thoughts, a lot of ideas. It can be a lot of messages coming from a distance. It can be chaos, but good chaos, because it's Jupiter ruled, right? Like sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's like nuisance coming in, but it's a lot happening at once, okay? But it is honest, and that's why I said it's funny, because like I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I didn't know exactly how to interpret the cards that came out when they came out. I was looking at them, I was like, but we'll see what comes through. I deal with energies, so we got I am you, I am content, and then you had an extra card that fell out. You have I am kind and I am safe. You have a lot of blue, which is like the mental process, okay, like thinking, okay. You also have your heart chakra here, okay, because this could also be Cupid's arrows, right? Messages of love, okay. This could be a lot of online messaging as well, like could be with family members that live at a distance from you, contacting you suddenly, things out of the blue though, all right? It's really busy. It's highly spiritual too. When this card comes out in this specific deck as well, the energies I get with it is like you'll be spiritually protected and guided, okay? With I am you, okay, those two cards fell. I didn't know how to interpret that at first, but what I'm getting with that is like it's mirror. I got a mirror. You like that? Jazz hands. All right. So this is like very Virgo-ish, I guess you could say, if that's a word. It's like service. Okay, Virgos are in service. I think we went over this last month. So they're healers, right? The shaman. I associate Virgos with shamans, okay? Very sensitive towards energy, okay? Water. Blue is also like water. I'm actually right by the ocean right now, where it's a healing energy, okay? And I've stated this before, water has electrons in it, okay? And salt acts as the conductor. It can be used as renewable energy. In the Philippines, they do this with little lanterns. Okay, some of you might have heard me say that before. Okay, the lanterns last about, I think it's approximately like 45 minutes to an hour, but the salt acts as a conductor for the electrons, all right? So, like, you may need to psychically protect yourself from outside forces, messages coming in towards you. Like, you could be psychically attacked, or you could have somebody, and I say this quite often in Virgo's video too, your fears are heard as well as your prayers are heard, okay? And with psychically attacked, that can also mean that somebody's hearing your fears, okay? And you're getting messages of both your fears. I don't want to say messages like signs, synchronicities. You'll see it, all right? Because I'm seeing like a big star, okay? So some of you could have strong Aquarius in your chart. I personally have strong Aquarius in my chart. So you like last month you had unique ways of doing things. So like you got to stick to that, okay? With this card too, I'm also like I just got like opinions, okay? Some people's opinions are valid, and then other people's opinions are not valid, okay? But it's like I am you is like perception as well, right? Like, so it's with being, I'm getting off track here. I got a lot coming at me at once here, people. Okay. With I am you being a healer, Virgo heals by placing themselves in the other person's um, shoes, kind of. You know what I mean? But I'm seeing like your perspective needs to change here in some manner. With the way you're exerting your energy, I'm seeing a star, okay, so that's healing energy, Aquarius, that is Aquarius, which is ascension, okay, it's unique. In last month's reading, you had unique ways of being able to do things, okay, you may be inspired, and by inspired, with this is like, this is a very spiritual card, okay, in this deck, like the way I see it, purple, it's highly spiritual. You have fire here, they're like orange, okay, that's also like the Golden Globes is coming to me. I don't keep up to date with that. I'm not sure if that's happening. Maybe there's like a party you're having, or some of you may have a goal of becoming a famous actor, actress, musician, or something like that. Like your dreams can become reality. If there's a will, there's a way. Okay, that's also Sagittarius, right? This is a Sagittarius card. If there's a will, there's a way. With the Sagittarius energy, it's short-term sacrifices for long-term gain. Okay, they know how to make short-term sacrifices for long-term gain. All right, Libra makes short-term, long-term sacrifices for short-term gain, which they're opposite. And if you study Vedic astrology, actually, you'll get into I forget what the guy, he has a YouTube channel. It's not KRS. If you like Vedic astrology, I would recommend him. But there's a guy, he actually talks about all the stories, the mythology, philosophy part of the Hindu astrology. So he gets into like Shiva and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. He's a storyteller. It's pretty cool. Some of you guys could be a storyteller. Again, we're getting off track. All right. But he spoke about like Libra and Sag. Okay, it was one of those stories where, you know, they were both kids and they grew up and they both became gurus, teachers. They're teachers in Vedic astrology. Okay, there was a clash between the two of them because of the fact that Sag made short-term sacrifices for long-term gain, and the Libra made the long-term sacrifices for short-term gain. So there was always a clash. You may have to, I am you is like seeing that, like the way you heal is seeing yourself being placed in the other person's shoes. But then what I just said there, okay, with the Libra story and the Sag story, you need to see what side of the perspective or the scales that you're on in that category. Are you making short-term sacrifices? Or are you making long-term sacrifices? Okay, does that make sense? Hopefully. Took me a while to get that out. Okay? That's what you need to know in the section of what you need to know. You have the Nine of Cups here under the section of what you need to show. And I paused there because when I looked at the I am content and the brown here, okay, I'm seeing like Virgos, first of all, coffee could be a big thing for you guys. I think that's come up before. And it's come up in Cancer's reading too, because I just seen the C and I remembered that once too. But also like spring cleaning, okay, redesigning your house, because like what I'm seeing is bland. It's not to insult anybody, but it's like you might be sitting at home and you're just always like, it's like this. You see this room here? It's all white. You know what I mean? Like a little bit of pop of color somewhere. Like it's like, because what like, hopefully nobody got offended by the I am bland part. I didn't think about Sag, right? Foot and mouth syndrome. It's like color has a major, it's been proven scientifically, color has a major influence on your attitude, your moods. Okay, so you want You want calm, soothing colors around you, or vibrant colors, all right? Energy, okay? Again, energy is coming through here. You have the Nine of Cups, okay, which is wish fulfillment. Apparently, I can't speak. It's also, okay, the negative aspect of this card is the, like, gluttony, all right? It's overindulgence. It's the I am superior, all right? Like, because we've seen Golden Globes here. All right, it's like thinking you're like the all-star. Okay, I think last month you had I am guru, or the month before. Okay, and what you need to remember here is, in order to be the teacher or a master, you have to continuously be a student. Okay, the wise man is a fool, and the fool is a wise man. All right, life is full of irony, where I am content means that, okay, you need to be content with what you have, the here and the now. Okay, everything that you need to proceed forward in life. Okay, whether that's you want to be a famous musician, we'll say. Okay, you don't need all the most expensive equipment. Everything you need with I am content means, like, the here and the now is plenty. Okay, you've been given plenty to proceed forward in your journey, and you will gain more once you, I don't want to say gratitude here, but once you realize that with the contentment, you have everything you need. So again, with the going to the example of a musician, all right? So all you really need is, if you have a laptop, well, then you're content. You have everything you need to start. That's all you need, a laptop. You got a laptop, then, you know, like, if you're want to be a YouTuber, I'm getting off track again. It's Sag and Mercury energy, right? It's a lot at once, you guys. It can be extraordinarily annoying. It's like, if you want to YouTube, like, you're a chef, okay? You can start your own cooking channel, all right? Like, with the kids even, okay? You got a kid that does it, you know, is a good chef, you can, you know, they can do it. You want to monitor, of course, that, you know, like, you do, what else can we use as an example? You're a good gardener, okay? You got some tricks for the trade, even whatever trade you're in, all right? How to fix it videos, all right? All you need is a camera or a laptop. These are things that, you know, with I am content, that usually most people have, all right? Like, again, with the music, you just need a program on your computer. You can watch YouTube videos on how-tos, because how-to came up, all right? Because you have this Aquarius energy, which is unique, all right? And it's also like, you guys had last month too, I believe, the hacker, right? And I think with the hacker, that's not always a negative thing. Also with the hacker, it's a positive thing. Like, they find ways to get information or do things in a manner that others can't, all right? Like, Aquarius is the energy, because they're co-ruled by Saturn, as well as Capricorn, okay? But with Aquarius, it's unique. So they find unique ways. They get around the rules. They don't break them. They know how to bend them. They follow the rules to the T, all right? They know the rules inside out, and they're the ones who can get around them, all right? Find a unique way of doing things, okay? So if you don't know how, you know, to make beats or whatever, because music is coming through. I don't know why, but we're going with it. Okay, so you would go online, you would watch how-to videos for whatever program that you downloaded. Music, first of all, you want to study which program would be the best. Okay, let's start from the beginning. You would want to study what program would be the best for making beats. We're going to go with that. After you've studied and researched that, okay, then you would get that program, and then after you have that program, you would watch how-to videos, okay, how to make this, or how to use this aspect of the program, or how to do this, okay? You can get all that information. I always recommend that you watch with the Eight of Wands too, okay? This is multiple. There's multiple ways to do things. There's multiple sources for information, okay? Not all of them are going to be valid. Again, with perception, I think, like, I was talking about this and then I completely forgot because something else came through, so that might have sounded weird. Okay, with perception, okay, when you walk into a scenario and you have a specific perception of something and somebody else has a different perception, okay, there can be clashes, all right? But the perception you walk in with and the perception they walk in with, you still might walk out disagreeing, but you both might walk out with that third perception. You both might walk out seeing things differently. So there's benefits to seeing things differently and hearing others' opinions. Communication, right? This is communication from a distance, comments, people that give you criticism, things like that. You go for a job interview, you want to ask them, what could I improve on? If another person interviews me, what would be something that you want to flip the tables here on them? You want to ask them what you could improve on for your next interview, and thank them. Okay, and you want to take that constructive criticism. You don't want to take it to heart. Okay, you're very sensitive, Virgos, but you want to apply it. You want to see that as helpful information. Not all the time it will be helpful. You do have this strong you have some haters around you, and you just got to block out that negative energy. Okay, Pisces is in this card too. You see all the little fish. Okay, you could see a shooting star. Maybe that's why I seen a star. Be careful what you wish for. Okay, it's all in the wording. But any wish that you have, you can it will come true. It's the action that you got to take. Sag is action oriented, right? Okay, action oriented, and you're going to be guided, be given the messages. Okay, you want to find out how to, if you're looking for a job, how to impress somebody in an interview. There's how to videos, I'm sure, on that. This is 2018, people. There's information out there for everything. Okay, sources it's all about the source, though. Again, multiple aspects here, multiple perceptions, multiple ways of doing things. Okay, and you're a Virgo, so I don't need to stress to you guys to research. I got a Virgo rising. I research so many different things, and it's annoying because I have to it becomes obsessive where if it's one topic, I have to see it from multiple facets, where I have to see it from multiple people's views. Every set of eyes is a different way of seeing through life. It's like windows, right? So when you look out, everybody has a different window. We're all in different parts of the world, and when you look out, you have different scenery you're looking out at. That's the way people are. When people are walking around, talking, interacting with each other, that's all different because their perception is different than everybody else, right? Nurture nature comes into effect there too. You have the Nine of Pentacles. This is being self-sufficient is what I just got. Okay, content in the self. This doesn't, okay, Nine of Pentacles comes up and everybody's like, oh yeah, I'm going to be rich. This is the type of achievement that you want, but with the Nine of Pentacles, this is also, okay, on a different level, all right? With being content means you don't need to be rich, have millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars. You could be quite wealthy, okay, with everything that you have now, okay? That means you have the things that money can't buy, all right? And if you're looking for things, you're looking for things that money can't buy, which is a sense of that's loyalty, honesty, integrity. Okay, it's, I don't know why I got plastic surgery when I looked at that, fakeness. You don't there's people are fake, right? You're looking for the things, or you may be looking for a person that's not fake. If you're getting involved in Hollywood, you want to be careful that you're not I'm getting Aquarius, so your uniqueness, you want to ensure that stands out. You don't want to follow people, all right? And like I said, you're a healer. Okay, so if you're following, then you can't heal. There's an owl in this card too, and the owl sees at nighttime. The owls are actually associated with profit. Okay, and then you have the Eight of Wands here, which means that like spiritual messages being given to you, like through sight. It's like with Sag, it's like you see it. Like you're gonna see synchronicities, signs, symbols. When you're flicking the stations or even the TV, certain like the second you flick it, something's gonna play out like on the television that can benefit you. It could be like a sitcom is on, and you know sitcoms usually have like a moral to the story. Okay, and you're gonna flick on it when that moral's there, and it's like being able to be applicable to your life. You know, like it applies to your life or something that's happening. It's like that type of thing happening. Unique ways it'll be coming to you too. But with the Nine of Pentacles, it's like because this is what you need to grow. I am kind, I am safe, in the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so when you can be kind, it's because you're completely secure and safe in yourself. There's no fear to be vulnerable. Okay, and that's, you know, that can make a Virgo a healer in that sense. You got to be vulnerable in order to heal. They're secure in themselves, right? Where they don't, they can afford the finer things in life, but they're very, with this card, they're very resourceful. Okay, they're not wasteful. They don't waste their money. Okay, self-sufficient. You need to grow. It says, I am kind and I am safe. So, but I'm getting more like, because I got plastic surgery with this card. It's like of your appearance. Like, don't care about that. Okay, I am kind, I am safe, and practical matters. This could even be talking about, because I'm seeing a very like, it's like, it's not, it's like, I'm getting the word trauma, but it's like, and it's like a red, fiery face, like that's angry. So this could be somebody like sending energy to you like that, or, but this could also be like you've seen, because the eyes, I'm seeing the eyes. And when I look at the owl, I'm seeing like crows and an eagle. So I'm also seeing like you've seen a lot of suffering and pain in some manner. And you may need to go and talk about it with somebody like PTS. You know what I mean? Like people in the military suffer from traumas, from seeing a lot of negativity. You know, like negativity is not the right word, but you know, seeing a lot of unkind things. All right, like a lot of suffering, pain and suffering. All right, like so you need to nurture yourself. There's some things that you may need to get off your chest because this could be causing your overindulgence. You may drink a lot to repress those things. It could even be on an unconscious level. Okay, because I am seeing Aquarius, the star, which is Aquarius. I'm going to associate that with Aquarius. That's healing energy. Okay, Aquarius is hope and faith. It's healing energy, and Virgos are healers too. But there's some sort of self-healing that needs to happen here. So you may need to remove yourself from others and heal yourself. It's like the healer needs to be healed. I'm getting the healer needs to be healed. But I'm seeing a crow and it's either a hawk or an eagle. And those are associated with Sag and Scorpio. So Scorpio is like deep-rooted emotional feelings, and Pisces can be overindulgent with their anger when they get off balance. You have the Ace of Cups that fell out. So this is emotional messages, you guys. I am seeing people coming to you, disagreements, different point of views, and you like being almost like a mediator in a certain situation for some people. Okay, or you're handling conflict for some people. You just want to be aware with, because I'm seeing the red and the orange face. You have the Six of Swords. That's also healing, you guys. there. And this card too, I get like she's at peace, you know, in the water. Again, water has healing energy. It can psychically protect you. Salt baths, okay. It blocks psychic attacks as well, but it is healing. All right. So baths could be good for you. You got the white hair here, which to me stands for wisdom. That is Pisces and Aquarius are like the older signs. Okay, they have a wisdom to them. Aquarius is ascension. I know. So you know things. Is what I like. Trust your instincts. Okay. Be guided by the. You're gonna be guided by the stars too. You got the Empress again. Fergie Ferg. I don't know why I said that. But Fergie's coming through. I don't know. Black Eyed Peas. That came through, I think, last month for you or another sign. Somebody. The world's your oyster, though, you guys. Like, you're going to be very blessed this month. Okay? And the universe is asking you, like, some wishes may even... Like, everything's going to be effort, though. Because with the Empress, it's like establishing a firm foundation that's going to withstand lifetimes. Okay, not just this life, lifetimes. Okay, with the Cancer, that could be why the sea stood out to me. The Cancer, or it could be saying seeing, like sea, where, or if we're going with Spanish, sea is yes, isn't it? Sí, señor. Okay, and then you do have the Nine of Cups there. But the Empress is like, things will take time, okay, because it takes time to become the Empress. Back in the olden days, you guys hear me a lot talk about Merlin and King Arthur, okay? You know, any emperor or empress, so the rulers of the kingdoms, okay, they had to go through like training when they were younger, right? From the time they were born, they were taught etiquette. They were taught by the world's best, okay? And if you're somebody that's not privileged, again, with Aquarius, there's unique ways of learning. There's all sorts of seminars out there on YouTube and all sorts of books and articles and things that you can read. You know, reading is highly beneficial, all right? Like, it's advised that, you know, that you read at least a book, you know, once a month. You should try, you know, like, but the information you put in your brain, you want to ensure it's nurturing. It's going to benefit you, okay? Like, it's not watching the news and getting all depressed. You want to put good information in your brain, things that you can actually use and apply, all right, and create with. Again, with the, going back off track again, the Empress builds firm foundations, okay, but it's slow process to become the Empress. She doesn't become the Empress overnight. She's gained, or he's gained tools and the knowledge on the way, all right? They had to fight battles and stuff too. They go out there and they fight. They have to serve their time in the military. They have to learn strategy. They got to learn, like, back in the day, it was like they were taught by the best philosophers like Plato and stuff like that, okay? Like, you know what? You don't have to be a highly intelligent person to read Plato. It's a very long book. I've read Plato a few times. You know, they're long books. They're worth reading, though, okay? Plato simplifies things, all right? Like, his books were meant to be read by just, like, everyday people, all right? And there's knowledge and wisdom. Okay, Cancer is ancestries, all right? Like, that's, and Ascension is like universal. It's like ether, so it's like spirit, all right? Like, I believe in energy. I believe when we pass on, we're made from stars and we're made from the universe, okay? We're made from energy. When we pass on, that energy still exists in the ethers around us, okay? And we can have access to it. We can tune into it, Sag. Okay, the planet Jupiter is a radio, like, you can hear it on the AM station, okay? It gives off a frequency. It has a radio frequency, okay? It's quite, you can only hear it on the AM. It's very high-pitched, okay? With the Sag here, that's saying, like, you can tune into it. That's if you're looking at the actual planet Jupiter, okay? Like, it's magnetic frequencies where You're going to be able to tune into information. There's information supplied to you that the world has to offer you, and then you can apply that for whatever creation that you need out there in the world. All right. You can be taught by the best too. All right. Like there's Plato, Socrates. Okay. You can read Shakespeare. Those certain things were only given to the privileged people. All right. Like The Art of War, that book was hidden for centuries, you guys. Centuries. It's now that The Art of War is now applied to business and the most successful sports teams as well. They apply the Art of War method. Okay. And that's philosophy. All right. And like that was information that was hidden from the world, done by, like, he was one of the, that guy was a genius, the way he thought, right? Like, you can find that information out there in the world, okay? Like, again, it's the information you take in. You want to ensure that it is expanding your world, bringing you your abundance, your wish fulfillment, okay? Bringing you improvement, bringing you adventure, optimism, all right? Healing, excitement, unique ways of doing things and finding information. It's a pretty positive month for you guys. I got a sore throat. Irony, life is full of irony. I finally get away for the weekend, and I end up like getting a sore throat. I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to do all these videos. I went out to go get like tea. Everything's closed. I went to the beach. I actually found out, you guys, this also has to do, this is a lesson that I just learned with health too, right? Like the Empress is abundant, okay? She's, it can do with cosmetics too, right? Aesthetic, okay? Plastic surgery came through. You don't need plastic surgery, you guys. You be happy with what you are. You're beautiful the way you are, okay? Aquarius is very unique, and they love people for individuality. All right, don't be like everybody else, okay? Look at her eyes. I don't know. There's something about her eyes. She's got such big eyes. I'm getting like feeling other people's feelings. So psychically, be aware of that. Sometimes you could be picking up on somebody else's feelings and not your own. I'm also getting Alice in Wonderland. I love Alice in Wonderland, you guys. Life is magical. There's natural magic. Do not play with magic. Okay, there's natural magic in the world. Okay, you don't need to like cast spells or anything like that. All right, you're like, I'm content. You're given everything you need to manifest. You don't need anything else other than yourself. Okay, so there's consequences you pay with magic, and you also sway. All right, like, and you won't realize it. Okay, like that stuff is like just stay away from it. You don't want to get involved in that. Just know you need to be patient, and things take time. It's a process. It could take up to 5 years to reach your goal. Okay, but at no point do you give up. That's what it's saying. It's love too. Okay, in your relationships, it's very not afraid to show who you are. With I'm kind, I am safe. It's safe to be vulnerable. It's safe to be loving. It's safe to say how you feel to your partner. Okay, it's safe. It's safe to take a chance to move forward. Sag, expansion, adventure. It's safe to do that. Like, you're protected. Okay, and you'll be guided too. It's just like if you're one of those people who don't know why your spouse is mad at you, whether you're male or female. Okay, if you're dealing with a Sag female, they can be pretty oblivious to things. Unless you're straight up and you just, this is being straight up. Oh, I'm hearing Paula Abdul now. Straight up, just tell me, is it gonna be? She's got some good tunes, you guys. Maybe you need to play some Paula Abdul. But again, going back to the off track again, like on TV, if you don't know why your spouse is mad at you, you could be a female and you know, like same-sex couples or two male couples, okay, like same sex, okay, you don't know why you're male dealing with your wife, why your wife is mad at you, or your husband's mad at you, or your spouse, whomever it is, okay, or your kid even, and you're changing the channel and you flick it on to, like, say, Modern Family comes on, a scenario is playing out in that episode that applies to your situation, and you'll find out why. Right? Like, this card is quite magical when it comes up. I love the energy of this card when it comes out in this deck. It's this deck specifically. Like, I love this deck. Feel the love, people. Feel the love. Okay, and don't be afraid to give it as much as, and receive it, and give it to yourself. Okay, adventures with your children, even experiencing new things with your children. Okay, family reunions as well can happen, like getting in touch with your family from a long distance, planning trips and adventures, or meeting up with people, talking to people you haven't talked to in a while as well. Not all of them you're going to want to talk to. That's fine. Like, leave what no longer serves you behind and look forward to the future and create whatever you want to create. Okay, you guys, hopefully this helped you out. Namaste, and I will talk to you next month. Have a fabulous month. Ciao for now.